Hi everyone, welcome back to Sun's Arts. If you're new, welcome to the family. DIY number 1. These DIYs are Winter Wonderland themed DIYs, so I chose Snowman. These are some of the window clings that I got from Dollar Tree or Walmart, I don't remember. And all I'm doing is just sticking into one of this picture frame, which is already pre-decorated, and using Mod Podge. It's actually a quick hack, and I use this picture background for my other DIYs. I just attached snowman in there. The decorations were already there. I just attached this window cling in the picture frame, and he looks beautiful as is, so I didn't add anything to it. So let me know your thoughts on this as well. This video would be part of 4th Friday Open Challenge, and the theme would be winter. And then this is hosted by Lisa over Our Grey House and Sarah over GGP DIYs, and I'll be leaving the links of their channels as well as the playlist of all the amazing creators in my description box. On to DIY number 2. For this one, I'm going to use one of this wooden cutout that I got from Dollar Tree, which has Let It Snow on his stomach, and I'm going to paint him white. As you all know, that snowman is going to be white, so I'm going to paint white all over using chalk paint. Now I might need 2 or 3 coats to cover all the wooden surface, and I'm going to let it dry. Meanwhile, I got this wooden sign from Dollar Tree again, and this is like jingle all the way with a red background, so I just pulled off that metallic sign, and I'm going to use for another project. So here that would be my background, and my wooden cutout is dried now, so I'm going to draw his eyes with the black chalk paint, and his hat also in the black chalk paint. And I wanted to give his shawl as well, this time in black, and I'm going to stick him in center of that wooden sign. So I'm just taking a little bit of hot glue here and there, and I found that nice spot that he can sit on. And now you can see that when I was ripping off the jingle all the well sign, the red paper got ripped off. So I'm going to cover it up with this window cling snow flakes all over it, so it just covers all the ripped surface, as well as it also gives snowflake decor over there. So I'm using Mod Podge and then applying that window cling and then sticking that. And also I'm going to give one more coat of Mod Podge all over the board except the snowman. This is how he looks right now. So I'm also going to decorate his shawl, and I took this dotting tool, and I'm taking the same white chalk paint, and I'm giving like polka dots in an alternate fashion. So this is how it looks after his shawl and hat is decorated. Now I have to put some of the berries and greeneries on top of his hat. So I'm finally going with the small greenery and a pine cone and red berries, and I'm going to give like chalk paint to give like he is stuck in snow. So obviously, right? This is the final reveal of my snowman DIY, which had like Let It Snow on his stomach area. And I just decorated him with white chalk paint, and I gave him like a black scarf with polka dots on it, and same with the hat decor. And I stuck snowflakes all around this snowflakey board already, and I just decorated with some of the Christmas pics. And this is another snowman garland that I prepared for another project. The alternate snowflakes, I just attached one of the table tennis ball and inserted the string light in there with the multicolored hat with wool, and they are literally glowing, if you can see. And I drew face of a snowman with eyes and carrot nose. Yeah, this is one of the beautiful snowman DIY. I'm just loving it. Let me know your thoughts on this. On to DIY number 3. For this one, I'm taking one of this galvanized Christmas tree sign, and I'm going to use this same window clings, which has frosty with Christmas tree behind. I'm taking a little bit of Mod Podge and then applying the Mod Podge and then sticking this frosty on top of it with this Christmas tree. And I'm going to also paint the borders of the Christmas tree with some white chalk paint, so it looks like the Christmas tree is stuck in winter with a lot of snow. Now I'm going to decorate this Christmas tree with some of this winter greenery, and I'm going to stick one of the greenery on top, some pine cone, and I also have that shiny red color pine cone on one corner, and then I'm also going to paint a little bit of white paint on top of it so it looks like it is stuck in snow as well. So it's looking so pretty already, so I'm just loving this. You have to let me know in comments what do you think about this. This is Frosty the Snowman and this is one of the galvanized Christmas tree, and I stuck one of this window cling snowman with a tree, and I decorated him with some nice winter picks on the top, and I gave some of the snow all over the tree just to give like a winter effect there. And this is done. So this is one of the cute DIY. So let me know what you think about it. On to DIY number 4. For this one, I'm going to take one of this fall themed scarecrow wooden cutouts. They're coming 2 in a pack for $1, and I'm just going to pull off their hay, and also I'm going to use the back part. So what I'm doing is he's got like his hat part. I'm going to remove that as well, and I'm going to use for Snowman's hat there. So what I'm trying to do here is paint everything with white chalk paint, and for the hat part I'm going to paint the black chalk paint, and also the small rectangle that will go on top of it will also be in black. So I'm going to give a couple of coats and I'm going to let it dry. While those are drying, I'm going to arrange the background for him. For that, I'm going to use one of this sign from Dollar Tree, which had like a beaded handles, and also the frame. I'm trying to remove the frame. After removing the frame, I also ripped off all the letters, and I'm painting the white chalk paint on top of it, and I'm also going to cover this with one of the gift box which had like snowflake background. It was so beautiful and festive. I thought I should have that as a background for the snowman. So I'm just using the glue stick all over it and sticking this piece of gift box on top of it, and I'm just rubbing it neatly so any air bubbles are let out. And also I'm going to cut the edges just to fit the frame, and also I'm going to sand it down, my favorite thing to do. And I'm going to sand it down all over the frame so it just removes all tiny bits, and as well as it gives like a clean finish to it with some distressed look. So this is how it looked now. So I'm going to take the scissor and I'm going to poke the hole so I can insert my beaded garland around it as the handles. So like you're seeing the process, I'm just pushing it through this sharp corner of the scissor, and the board is ready. So now I'm going to stick this rectangle on his hat, and now I'm going to take a dab of a hot glue and stick it on the board just like that. So now I'm thinking to use which ribbon for his hat. I finally decided to go with this sheer snowflake looking ribbon with the candy cane border. So I'm going to take a small piece and I folded like 4 times to get the right height, and I'm using the hot glue. I'm just sticking it around the hat just like so. Now his hat has a ribbon. Now I'm going to draw his face. So using black chalk paint, I'm just drawing 2 circles for his eyes, and I also wanted to give like tiny eyelashes here and there. Isn't this cute? I'm just loving his eyes. They are so beaded and beautiful. Now I'm going to give his cute smile. So I'm going to take my dotting tool and I'm going to put a couple of dots for his smile, just like that. Nose, I'm going to use like orange color. It's almost like reddish orange, and I'm going to draw his carrot nose. And this is one of the paint pot that came in Snowman kit. Now I'm going to decorate his hat. Again, I got a little bit of Christmas greenery, and I'm picking some of this berry garlands berries, and then I'm just sticking on top of those Christmas greenery. You can't really see at this point, but I'm going to cover it up with white paint so you can see the details. And I'm also sticking some of this white berries. Using white chalk paint, I'm just brushing here, like a dry brushing here and there, so he looks like he's stuck in snow, obviously. So this is how it looks after it's done. This is another snowman DIY. It was Scarecrow from fall, and he's snowman now. And I just painted his face white and his hat black, and just drew his face and carrot nose with some decoration on his hat, and attach one of this beautiful snowflakey ribbon which has got like candy cane border, and also the wooden background. I just stuck one of this gift box paper which has snowflake design, and this is one of the Snowman sign that I'm very much happy with. So let me know your thoughts on this as well. This is the final reveal of my snowman collection, and I'm so happy with all of this. So let me know your thoughts. Which one is your favorite? I would love to know. Please leave in the comment section, and I hope you enjoyed watching and working along with me. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you would consider subscribing, liking and sharing. And thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you again.